we've got everyone live on Zoom. We have people live on Facebook as well, because you ladies draw quite the crowd. That's for
Thank you. Welcome,
sure.
everyone. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming. Thanks for participating.
we're so happy to see you guys, and we
And
love
this is
working
our
with you.
first one this year, so we're really glad that everybody is tuning in. So they can get to know more about the Park Royal Hotels and Resorts, obviously, to stay around for the prizes and things like that. But we have a couple of new updates coming for this year and into next year. So we'll be happy to share those with you during the webinar. So it'll be fun.
So, ladies, just so you know, we have a mega webinar today, which means we have a combination of US and Canada agents all across. So we have it covered. Everyone loves to hear what's going on with our friends at Park Royal Hotels and Resorts.
Yes.
Yay! And I appreciate you guys joining us all the way from Mexico, the nice weather. And Sylvia, it's wonderful to meet you. I know you're the newest addition to the family over there at Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. And I'm going to meet you next month when we're traveling, or in
For
June, I
sure,
should say.
Susan.
In June, we're going to meet you when you come to this Get Spoiled shows. We've already met
Yeah.
Katie a few times, so now it's time for us to meet Sylvia. And Sylvia is
Absolutely.
the BDM for Canada and US. And I
Yes.
think
Right.
a lot of you know our friend Katie, who's the
Hello,
international
everyone.
sales manager for Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you. We
And
are so glad to be here with all of you.
it's amazing to meet you. And I believe you ladies have, well, Katie, if you want to tell us, there's not one, but
There's two
two.
prizes today. So today we're giving away one 3-night 4-day stay for Park Royal Beach Cancun, and the other one is 4 days 3 nights for Park Royal Beach Ixtapa.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so in order to qualify everyone, two spoiled agents are going to win, but you have to stay on to the question period. Okay, so if you're joining us on Zoom, you've already sent your email because you registered. Please, you don't have to send in the chat. We've got you covered. If you're joining us on Facebook, which is over here, please put your email in the comments and we're going to send them off to the ladies. Look at all those reactions. Wow, it's amazing. Amazing. So what I'm going to do, ladies, I'm going to let you take over here, but I'd like to also remind everyone, if you do have any questions, please put them in the Q&A box, not the chat. The chat, we're going to keep for the chat. We're going to put Katie's contact, Sylvia's contact, the links so you can access all the amazing agent rates they have out there for you. Like, wow. And the question box, the Q&A, is where Sylvia is going to help us from behind the scenes and answer those as we go, of course. And anything at the end, we'll table it, of course. And in a couple days, Katie will let us know who those two lucky spoiled agents are.
Absolutely.
All right, girls. So I'm going to leave it to you, ladies, and I'll be right here. Again, please, questions only in the Q&A box.
Okay, perfect.
Very good.
Great. Okay, well, thanks everyone for joining us today. And as we're go on this learning adventure for the Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. All right, okay, here we go. So here's a little bit about our history. The hotel that you're seeing right here is Grand Park Royal Cozumel. Beautiful swimming pools, beautiful view. So we're have 14 properties located in the best destinations. So we have Acapulco, Buenos Aires, Cozumel, Cancun, Ixtapa, Huatulco, Miami, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, anywhere that you'd like to go in Mexico with those great beach destinations, you will find at Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. So we have Park Royal Hotels and Resorts, and we have two different brands. So we have the Grand Park Royal Hotels and Resorts, and you can find that in Cancun, Cozumel, and Puerto Vallarta. And we have the Park Royal Beach brand, which you can find in Cancun, Ixtapa, Huatulco, Acapulco, Mazatlan. So staying with us, we try to give the best stay possible so that you can enjoy beautiful beaches, great service, relaxing areas, spacious rooms, and beautiful ocean views. So our hotels are based in the family properties, but we have a couple of updates on that coming up a little bit later in the webinar. So we have our brands that cater to wedding groups, couples, honeymoons, families traveling together, just groups of friends having fun, and of course, family vacations. So that's what we're here for, something for everyone. So where can you find our hotels? So we have this really cool map here that kind of just gives you Argentina and the United States. Great. So the first one we're going to talk today is Grand Park Royal Cancun. It's one of our largest resorts. Beautiful beach area, a huge extension of beach, almost 2 football fields long. Lots of room categories, and something that's new for this hotel is that the villas are now adult only, offering exclusive amenities such as butler service, free beach hats in the room, beach towels with a beach bag, just really exclusive amenities. So this is adult only, 18 and over, that you will be able to find in the Grand Park Royal Cancun. Obviously, we have other room categories like the deluxe ocean view. We have the deluxe swim out, prefer ocean front, family suite, many room categories to choose from. This hotel has 5 restaurants. We have the Koi Japanese restaurant with the teppanyaki tables. We have the Italian restaurant, of course, the buffet restaurant. My absolute favorite here is the Cafe Soleil, where I get my coffee and delicious ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because that is my favorite thing about this property. And room service, which I really love because I love room service, right? I like to be spoiled. So my personal favorite, Grand Park Royal Cozumel. We are the largest hotel in Cozumel with 342 rooms. Obviously, you can see we have a beautiful beach area. We have 2 infinity pools overlooking the ocean. One is for families and activities, and the other one is only for adults. So a nice getaway with adult beverages, overlooking the beautiful ocean, relaxing in the swimming pool. We do have 3 swimming pools, and all of those swimming pools have swim up bars. So wherever you go, you can enjoy a refreshing cocktail or soft drink throughout the property. This property also has the Cafe Soleil. Again, frequent there a few times a day for my coffee fill up and ice cream. We have the 3 a la carte restaurants, 1 Italian, 1 Mexican, and 1 seafood. We have it's an easy hotel because we have 2 room categories. You have the deluxe nature view and the deluxe ocean view. Great spacious room categories, really great for families, honeymooners, and of course destination weddings, because in Cozumel you can have that sunset wedding. Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta. So we have an update here. We haven't sent out the official announcement, so you guys are the first to know. That announcement will be going out today. Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta, starting in 2025, will be an only resort. I didn't put it on the presentation because I haven't sent out the formal notification, so you guys are the first to know. So this will become adults only starting on January 7th, 2025. So currently we have all ocean view room categories. Our family suite will now turn into a junior suite. Beautiful swimming pools. Will have an updated spa and relaxing areas, and this will become an adult only property in Puerto Vallarta. It's the first in all of our brands to become adult only with the concept that we have created. Park Royal Beach Cancun. This is my place to stay when I go to Cancun. Why? Because it's right across the street from the Isla Shopping Center in a super location. We have the rooftop bar, which is Equinox. So it gives a nice 360-degree view of Cancun. So you have the ocean view plus the lagoon view, beautiful sunsets over the lagoon. Nice spacious room categories. with the deluxe and the junior suite and the junior suite with the terrace. We have an adult only swimming pool and a swimming pool for everyone. And this one is really great for families traveling with children because this one has a nice little water park for the children to hang out. And I think that ages 2 to like 7 would really enjoy this water park. We also have the same beautiful extension of large beach overlooking the ocean in Cancun. So nice sandy, extensive beach area, lots of palapas on the beach, valley beds. So you have that beach effect as well in Park Royal Beach, Cancun. So our Park Royal Beach Acapulco will be reopening in January 7th of 2025. Unfortunately for the hurricane that came through last year, we were deeply affected, but when you look at it in hindsight, it's kind of a good thing. So we're going to get a new property in Park Royal Beach Acapulco. So wait for updates on that. But it's going to be a really great brand new property. So, you know, some things happen for a reason. So Park Royal Beach Huatulco, beautiful property nestled into the greenery of what is Huatulco with great access to the beach area. Nice swimming pools. We also have the golf cart that takes you from the top of the property all the way down to the beach area. It is a smaller property with 133 rooms, so it's not that big, so you won't get too lost. But it has a great area to just walk around, so you can enjoy the best of both worlds, the green and the beach. Park Royal Beach Ixtapa. So here's a secret about this resort. This resort has a bar that's open until 2 a.m. and you won't find that in any of the other properties. So Park Royal Beach Ixtapa is great for adults, families getting away, and of course, children area that you can see right here with a great splash pool. This is also really good for meetings and incentives with the 4 event halls that they offer. So Park Royal Beach Mazatlan, who loves to eat? This is a really great place to have a dining experience. This is our only EP property, so this allows you to get out and enjoy Mazatlan. They have great seafood in this area. They're famous for that. Really great ocean view room categories. All of the rooms are ocean view. But keep in mind, this is an EP property, so you want to make sure that your guests are aware of that when they're booking, because all of our other properties are all inclusive. So we do offer events, leisure groups, sales events, sales incentives. So just reach out to us if you have any questions about that. And of course, destination weddings. So without all of these beautiful destinations, where would we be without weddings? So you can have a destination wedding catered to your needs with Park Love in any of our hotels and resorts. We have beautiful setups and wedding coordinators on site to make all of the dreams come true for the bride and the groom. So if you look here, you can see at the different size of all of our hotels, Grand Park Royal Cancun being the biggest, Grand Park Royal Cozumel coming in second, and then Park Royal Beach. So we have nice, cozy properties, nothing huge, nothing expansive. You don't, need a lot of, you don't need your walking shoes or running shoes or roller skates to get around our properties, right? So we promise to make sure that all of your events are taken care of throughout your stay. And we have many different locations throughout our properties to offer beautiful setups for destination weddings and events. So our groups and conventions, you'll be able to find those facilities in places like Grand Park Royal Cozumel, Grand Park Royal Cancun, Park Royal Beach Ixtapa, Park Royal Beach Huatulco, and as well Acapulco. So in this presentation, we have our 3D images of our rooms and facilities. So when you are able to take a look at this presentation at a later date, we always send these and share these with Spoiled Agent. You'll be able to click on and find this information. Also, if we send out an email thanking you guys for participating, we'll make sure that we include this information in our follow-up email. So who do we work with? We work with everyone throughout the United States and Canada. So it's easy for you to get to any of the Park Royal hotels and resorts, because we work with all of these wonderful tour operators that help us get to you better. So thank you guys so much. I'm just sharing here the information. So our BDM is Silva Cruz, and this is her email. And my name is Katie Crouch, and I am the International Sales Manager, and this is my email. So you're more than welcome to reach out to us at any time. So I thank you guys so much for your time. We're going to go into some question and answers. I'm going to leave this up. Is that okay,
I think
Susan? So
that's
that people
great.
can
That's
see us?
great.
Okay, great. And I'm going to turn my video back on.
Okay.
Hello.
Way to go. Hi,
So right
Katie.
behind me, I have Huatulco in my picture. If you can see that, that's Huatulco. I'm in Cozumel, but I got a picture of Huatulco.
Wow, that's great. Thanks, Katie.
Thank you
So the Q&A
guys.
box, there's some questions here in the Q&A box. Celine says, when we book packages from Montreal or Toronto, for example, are all resort taxes included? Some hotels do not charge a resort tax upon check-in though.
So in the Cancun Cozumel area, there is an ambiental tax, and I think I'm saying that right because sometimes I speak Spanglish. That is charged additionally at arrival, and I think it's room per night, so maybe like $1.50 US, $2 Canadian, depending on the exchange rate. So you will have that charged on arrival. That is paid in cash, but all of the rest of the taxes and things like that should be included in your package.
Okay, great.
Yes, and we do have gluten-free options. If you are really specific on these types of menus, we ask that you reach out to us first so that we can channel that to all of the food and beverage department at the hotel you're staying at, so they're aware of what you need. No,
And I put, sorry, no, I'm sorry, Kate, I put yours and Sylvia's contact in the chat and on Facebook, so they have, if they need to reach out to you. Go ahead, sorry.
Absolutely.
Thank
So
you.
for groups, what do we consider groups? We consider groups 10 rooms or more, but we are coming up with a brand new group program. It was probably starting around May of this year, and we'll make sure that we share that as updated information in our email blast with Spoiled Agent so that you guys can all know about it. But it'll be valid starting around May. We think we'll have all the information together shared with the hotels. So right now it's 10 rooms, but in the future it will be a minimum of 8 rooms.
Oh, that's great. I see someone has their hand up. Guys, there's too many of us on here for me to unmute everyone. So if you have a question for the ladies, please put it in the Q&A box and we'll table it now. All right, girls, you see, what age range do you guys consider to be a child?
Okay, so 0 to 3 is an infant and 4 to 12 years old is a child, right? So those are our age range that we have with all the tour operators. Okay, so Mazatlan SEP, is there a restaurant on site? There is one restaurant on site that you can enjoy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. However, as the destination is so great for food and beverage, there's plenty of places to eat around, right? And it is walking distance to those restaurants. Park Royal Miami is not all inclusive, Orlando, that was, and so no, those are EP hotels, those are city hotels, and in the United States we don't offer all inclusive. Wi-Fi is available throughout our resorts, in the rooms and in the lobby area. And what tour operators do we deal with in Canada? Everybody loves us. Okay, but we sell Air Canada, Transat, Sunwing, and WestJet. So we work with pretty much all of them. I don't know if there's anyone I'm leaving out. Yes, we do have travel agent rates, and you can find those on the Spoiled Agent site.
And Susan, they're really good rates, just so you know.
Exactly.
So you just go to the Spoiled Agent supplier page for Katie and Sylvia, and you just select Park Royal Hotels, and all of their information's there. They have like really aggressive agent rates. Like you have to go for that reason.
Absolutely. So for site inspections, you can contact myself or Sylvia, depending on the destination. If you're in Cozumel, I will be here. If you're in Cancun, Sylvia will be there. But if you are in any other of our other destinations, we will make sure that there is someone on property to take care of you. Okay.
Okay.
So we do, so what's the best way to get to the resort in Cozumel from the airport? So when you come to Cozumel, there is airport shuttles. When you book with a tour operator, they will be included. Transportation is included with the tour operators. But if you're coming on your own, you can pick up a shuttle right there. You pay inside, bypass all of those chit-chatty people that you know what they want to do, and you can get to Cozumel directly, right?
Oh my gosh.
You know those chit-chatty people I'm talking about.
We all know them. We all know them. We've all been stopped by them.
Right? So airport transfers, it depends on the destination. In Cancun and Cozumel, with direct bookings, you can get transportation included. But if you're working with a tour operator, they will help you with transportation. I think some of those will let you either accept or deny it. But yeah, and then most of your other destinations, taxis and Ubers are available from the airports. So we do have babysitting services available. That is on-site information and then contact information. So if you need to find out in advance how much it is, and but it does have an additional charge.
And is it for, she's asking, Felicia's asking for under 2 years old.
Yes, they will have you sign a release just to make sure that you're okay with the babysitter that is coming. And you know, obviously for children under 2, you want to talk to them first. But yes, we do offer that service.
And Carol's asking, do the a la carte restaurants require reservations? If so, can they be made ahead of arrival?
Some of our restaurants, like the Koi Japanese restaurant, things like that, will have reservations for the teppanyaki table and things like that. Other than that, I think Park Royal Beach in Cancun does have reservations with the 3 a la carte restaurants that they offer. No, they cannot be made in advance, but you can make them on arrival at the property.
Okay, great. April's asking, are we able to add children or more than 2 people per room to the travel agent rates for an extra charge?
Yes. So our travel agent rates are single, double, and triple occupancy, or a single, double, and extra packs. Most of our rooms offer up to 4 adults in the room. The max occupancy in most of our room categories is 2 adults and 2 children, or 3 adults. So it just depends on the property. So yes, when you reach out to us and we help you with reservations department, they will let you know if there are any additional charges. We do allow up to 2 rooms for our travel agents to use their special rate, because we know that when you guys come, sometimes you're doing work/vacation and you want to enjoy that with some of your families.
And can I just
need your IATA number to book, and we do usually ask for a business card and information on arrival, just to, you know, make sure that you are a travel agent.
But Katie, I think it's important to tell everybody, I've got it up here because I'm just so excited to announce that you guys have travel agent rates. I think we should have a drum roll starting from $79 US a night.
Exactly. Yeah. So those are, yeah. So we really want you guys to check out our properties, even if you stay 1 or 2 nights because you're in destination, or we even would love to see you guys. If you're just in destination and you didn't book with us this time, but you want to see one of our properties, you can reach out to us and we can help you with the site inspection during your stay.
Wow, look at all the reactions, all the emojis, the hearts.
So we do have a Facebook page. We're just now integrating back after COVID. Could you imagine that? All of our individual pages per resort, but right now our Park Royal Hotels and Resorts is our official Facebook page. And I feel like we have it down here in some of our socials at the bottom. It's at Park Royal Hotels. And then there you can see which hotels we've already started, right?
Right.
So kiteboarders. Okay. So in Cozumel, kiteboarding is a thing. I know I don't do it, but I know people who do it. I like to watch it. But it's not close access. So in Cozumel, you either have to, depending on the wind, you would have to go to the north side of the island, or the other side of the island. So it's definitely it's a drivable thing, right? So in Puerto Vallarta, I haven't seen kite surfing, but I saw some kids surfing on the beach in Puerto Vallarta, right in front of the hotel, low waves. Also, kiting is also done in Cancun. I haven't seen a lot of kiting in front of our hotels because I know they go to a place called Isla Blanca in Cancun. But if you want to reach out to me, I have a friend from Canada who's always coming down to Cozumel for kiteboarding, and I'm sure he could share all of his experience with you.
Well, they're also asking, is it easy to access to bring their boards and kites to the beach? Is there an easy access for them to do it?
Not really, because, well, if you're doing it in Cancun and the wind is right, because it is what do they call it? Extreme sport. You guys would
Yeah.
know better than me when you're kiting, so you could check the wind. But for example, in Cancun, straight out to the beach, it's a simple walk, it's not that hard. Cozumel, it is you have to drive. In Puerto Vallarta, I've never seen anybody kiteboarding. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen somewhere else that I have never seen. But I'm not sure if it happens right in front of the resort.
And can they
Right.
also request a main floor room so they can get in and out with their boards?
Yes, you can.
Okay. There you go,
I would
Catherine.
recommend reserving a nature view room category, because if you reserve an ocean view, you're going to be on a high floor. So if you want a ground floor, right?
Sure. Lots of people want to know about these agent rates, guys.
Is there a number of our park rooms? In order to use the agent rate? Oh, no, you can, no, even before you make a reservation in our properties, I think I'm understanding that question, right? You don't need to have any previous reservations to use our travel agent rates. What we want you to do is get to know us, and then you'll be able to sell us.
And it's starting at $79 per person, correct?
Yes, we have our agent rates starting at $79 per person per night. So if you go on to Spoiled Agent, you'll be able to find out which hotels are offering that, and see which hotel you're going to stay at next.
Great.
So if you want to, Joanne, if you want to write to me about the family coming to Cozumel in April 21st, like in a week, just write to me with their name, and then that way we can request additional water in the room. Okay.
And handicapped, a lot of people are asking, Melissa, are your properties handicapped accessible?
So we do have, I feel, and this is my honest opinion because I prefer to be honest, that we are handicap friendly or inaccessible. However, there are certain properties with uneven, like Cozumel, very uneven pavement. It can just be a little uncomfortable, but there are ramps, access to the areas, elevators in all of the hotels, plus handicap accessible room categories that can be reserved. Do you have a Park Royal in Canada? No. Only US, Argentina, Mexico, and Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Do you offer a fast track concierge? No, we do not. But that's a good idea. I'm going to write that down.
Okay. Virginia, she's going to make
Can I
note
charge
of
extra
that.
for that? Okay. Fast track concierge. Okay.
So Kelly's asking, is transportation included if we book travel agent rates? Good
No, it
question.
is
No.
Yeah. No, we don't offer that, but you can set it up with us. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Let's see here.
She liked my chit chatters. She thought that was funny.
Oh,
I thought
that's
it was
cute.
funny
I see that. I see it now. That's cute.
All right.
Morgan's asking, how can they book directly through you guys?
You can go to our website if you want to book direct. If you want to use any of the travel agent rates, you can reach out to myself or Sylvia or any of our reservations department, right? $79 per person per night. I think Susan was looking directly at the rate, so I don't know which hotel that was.
Yes, so it's the Park Royal Mazatlan Beach.
Okay, so that is EP, so that's not per person per night. That is $79 per room per night because
Okay,
it's
great.
Mm-hmm.
And just to give an idea,
Blackout dates.
Acapulco is all inclusive, right?
Acapulco is all inclusive.
So that starts at $89.
Exactly. And then they'll be opening brand new in January 2025. Blackout dates for agent rates are going to be Christmas and New Year's.
That's fair.
All right. Who is your BDM? Sylvia is the BDM for everybody.
Okay, I'm going to put Sylvia's contact into Mary
Absolutely.
Ellen's question, okay?
Yes. And
For
yeah,
me-
so Mary Ellen, when we are in the California area, because we're looking to do some activities over there, if you have the information, reach out to Sylvia with her email. I think it's still on the screen. And she can probably meet up with you and send you any information that you need. Yeah, so kiteboarding is really fun. I think I tried it like once, but anyway, I'm not like an adventure person. I have children and I start to worry. So, but it is a really fun activity. I see people enjoying it all the time, including my 2 sons and my husband. So, they seem to have a great time while I sit on the beach and worry. That's just me.
I would be the same. So just for the agent rates, guys, you guys can go to the spoiled agent site, and it's going to break it down. It's different per person or per night based on EP or the hotel if it's all inclusive. How's that, Katie?
Yes, that's
Yes.
great. Yeah, if
Okay.
you access the site, that will it explains to you like the Mazatlan, Miami, Orlando is going to be per room, and then there are other properties that when they say per person per night, you'll know that that is right. And I'm not really sure about the Facebook. That's what I have as the URL for. I don't know if that's called a URL, but anyway, that thing is for Facebook. But if you want to reach out to me, I can reconfirm that with our marketing department, and they may need to update my slide if it's not the correct one. But I'll be happy to get you the correct information.
So
Right?
stand by, Sonia.
Yeah. So all of our properties have private beaches. So for example, Cozumel has a small cove beach area. We are located across the street from the beach with a really easy access tunnel. The beaches in Cancun, obviously in front of the property, it is a public beach because it's federal property for the beach area, but anything really close, you can see it's kind of, sectioned off by all the properties. So, next door you have another one, but I'm not going to say their name, and you have another one, but the beach area is kind of exclusive to all of the hotels in their zone, but then obviously beach areas in Mexico are all public. We don't have direct public access. They can't get through the hotel, somebody that's not a guest to go to our beach. No.
Okay,
Can I
good
bring 4
question.
people? Yes, you can bring 4 people because we allow up to 2 rooms. So if you don't want to share the room with 4 people, and then some of our properties do offer for a quadruple occupancy in that case.
And that's
Yeah.
for the agent rates.
Yes. So all of our properties have, part of the all-inclusive daily and nightly activities. So you're going to have some water aerobics, pool volleyball, then beach volleyball. I think they do beach volleyball like 2 times a day in most of the resorts. Karaoke, because who doesn't come to Mexico to do karaoke, right? Just different shows. You're going to have your Mexican night when you're in Mexico, and the Latin night. Then they have the rock bands. So all of that. Puerto Rico is not an all-inclusive property. It's not something that we really sell with the tour operators, but we do have it available for our travel agents awareness, right? 0 to 3 infants, there is no charge. It's complimentary. In Orlando, the price is per room because that is an EP property or non-all-inclusive. Do we come to, what is SC? Is that South Carolina or is that SC somewhere in Canada?
I think it's South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, I'll go to South Carolina. I know. Yeah, Sylvia is going to be a very busy person. She's going to be all over the world. We're gonna start a Facebook page called "Where in the World is Sylvia?" Park Royal. She's going to be sending pictures like, "Where am I now? Where am I now?"
And
But,
Susan says she loves listening to Katie. Katie talk. You're such an enthusiastic and natural speaker, Katie.
Oh, thank you. I just get excited, right? So do you have to make the reservations? Okay, so I think we addressed this a little bit before. So you have to make the reservations once you're on the property. And you can check out events reservations. So like if you want to do like a Tuesday night in the Italian or a Monday night, so that we can kind of set up your week. You can do that with the concierge in some of our properties.
For restaurants.
It is not all inclusive, the US properties, Miami or Orlando. It's really hard to be all-inclusive in the US because
Yeah.
prices fluctuate, and I don't know why, but I've never seen an all-inclusive hotel.
So
in,
Morgan, that was for you, okay?
yeah. Are the prices?
Do you want to say it out loud?
Okay. Okay. Are the prices on your client-facing website going to be less than we can offer to our clients because they get the loyalty discount 15%? When you work with tour operators, when you're packaging, it's going to be less because of the net rate that we offer. Obviously, less your commission for whatever tour operator that you're working with. But if as a travel agent yourself, if you want to offer our direct client, our direct website prices, you can contact us and we can help you with the discount to make you competitive against the loyalty.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay.
We do offer vacation club in our properties. Those chit chatters, we have them around here too. So I think there might be SG Cruise at Park Royal. It is missing an L. It's Park Royal Hotels. Thank you, Alicia. You're the best.
Alicia, I'm going to put her email for you again, okay?
Yes. Thank you, Susan.
This
Thank
is
you,
real-time TV, people. These things happen.
I know, right? Okay.
There you go.
You.
So thank you, Mari.
So
I will be glad to work with all of you very soon.
Okay, so Michelle is looking for charge for the beds on the beach. So no, so for example, Grand Park Royal Cancun in the villa section, you have your valley bed reserve. So that's part of the exclusive amenities with the villa section in Cancun. So that's a big plus right there. But other than that, no, they do not have a charge. We do, for example, in Cozumel, try to reserve them with in advance. Only because there's so few in Cozumel. So we have them around the swimming pool, but we also have them around the beach area. So it just depends on where you want to be. So you just reach out to concierge and let them know that you want a valley bed, but there is no charge. If there is a hurricane, okay. All right. So if there's a hurricane, some of our hotels are in place shelters like Cozumel and Cancun. Some of our properties will need to be off property. It just depends on the level of the hurricane, the category, and then what our local civil protection is telling us to do with the guest. So it does depend on the category of the hurricane and then the property that you're in for the protocols for that.
Okay.
We do not offer. Okay, so Joyce is asking if we have a certification course. At this time, we don't have any certification. It's something that we're working on. And as long as I have Sylvia on my team, we're going to be making some advances on some of these things, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It gives you more time than Katie.
Yes. That's what I'm hoping for. So is there an app to make reservations? All of our properties now offer an app of the property, and you can go in and so the grand properties will have the space to make the reservations in the application. However, the Park Royal Beach properties do not. Okay. I will be in Miami on my way. What is the occupancy for a suite? Okay, so the Miami property, they have 3 adults or 4 adults in the room. This is an EP property, and then they offer larger room categories. So the price that you guys see on the travel agent rates are the lead room categories. So if you guys want any upper room categories, just let us know as well. We can help you with that. And but yeah, we'll be happy to help you. Just reach out to us so that we can help you with your reservation in Miami, or just to come see us on your way to Dubai. Because we won't be jealous.
I just checked in with Facebook here.
We're not going to be jealous.
We have someone on Facebook who's actually, I remember she's a Canadian agent who moved to the Dallas area. So she's just asking if Sylvia is going to be coming to the Dallas Fort Worth area anytime soon. Sylvia, you're so popular.
I know, right?
Susan, thank you so much for the invitation. I will be glad to meet you in person, and to all of you. Thank you so much for your support to Park Royal Resorts.
Yes. So we were just in Dallas a couple weeks ago. So about as Texas as being a great origin city for our Mexico destinations. We do visit there a lot. So in our next visit, we'll be happy to reach out to you and visit you. And we'll let you know in advance so you can go to lunch with us or something.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Tammy's asking, how far in advance can you book a room for Miami?
Usually within 2 to 3 weeks before arrival is a good amount of time. Obviously, more time the better, right? You know,
Yeah.
more it secures more availability. But yeah, we get a lot of last minute requests for our US hotels, which is fine. Orlando, we have no issues. Miami, sometimes a smaller resort. So I always say the sooner the better, but you know.
For sure. And like you said, then you get the availability you want, the time you want, like it's much better, right?
Exactly. That lead room category is going to be available. So I could go to Ohio. What do you have in Ohio? That's the Buckeye State, right? So I have to see like football or something. No, we'll
Yes.
definitely, yeah, we'll definitely be getting out to different places throughout the year with our travel agent partners. We're trying to participate in more trade shows. So wherever we can, we're going to be getting out there. So yes, we appreciate that and the invitation. Of course, anytime we're anywhere, we will reach out to you guys and let you know.
And I know I'm gonna meet Sylvia at our shows in the the spring, let's call it, for Western Canada.
Yeah.
So if anyone's gonna come to Western Canada with me for the Get Spoiled shows, you're gonna meet Sylvia in Vancouver, Calgary, and Edmonton. So a great
That's
opportunity.
right. Yes.
Amazing.
Great.
Well, really, really, really great. Great presentation. We're getting a lot of people saying amazing presentation. They love how natural you guys are. You guys are a great team. And I know over here at Spoiled Agent, we love working with you guys for sure. And I just want Katie and Sylvia, if you guys can just remind everyone that there's 2 lucky spoiled agents that are going to
That's
win.
right. So
What?
at the beginning, we talked about the prizes that we're giving away. So anybody that stayed with us throughout the whole presentation, we're giving away 4 days and 3 nights to Park Royal Beach, Cancun, and 4 days and 3 nights to Park Royal Beach, Ixtapa.
So listen,
Great.
today is Tuesday. So in a
Yes.
couple days,
So by Thursday, we'll have those certificates out. You'll be receiving an email from Sylvia.
amazing. So you get something from
For
Sylvia.
sure.
You know it's
Yes,
good news?
Susan. We'll be happy to see you in Ohio.
Yay. Thank you guys so much for everything. To joining us live on Zoom, joining us live on Facebook. A great presentation. Sylvia, it was great to meet you as well. And Katie, always
Thank
great to
you.
reconnect with you.
Absolutely. Thanks everyone for taking the time out of your day to get to know Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. And please reach out to us if we can do anything for you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye
Bye
for
bye.
now.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.